Hey everyone, it's Susan Anderhagen, founder of the Anderhagen Group and XFactorLeader.com. Today I wanted to speak about 3 words that everyone should do their best to completely eliminate from their vocabulary. But first let me tell a little story. In 2006 I was offered a new position or career opportunity at work. It was a position working for the newly formed Verizon Business Organization, which was created after Verizon purchased MCI. But let me go back a few years before that. In 2002, which was 4 years after MCI purchased WorldCom and ultimately changed the name just to WorldCom falsified about $4.6 billion in expenses, and so falsified the view of the earnings for the corporation in terms of billions of dollars. After that, they declared bankruptcy. And when they declared bankruptcy, they had massive layoffs, and they stopped many IT programs virtually overnight. Then in 2005, Bernie Ebbers, the CEO, was found guilty of fraud and conspiracy and sentenced to 25 years in prison, which he's serving today. So when the person currently holding the position that I'd been offered called me to fill me in about what the job entailed, the people, the politics, the work, it was an interesting conversation. He told me that the team had been very demoralized by what had happened just recently at WorldCom. I took the job offer, and what I realized soon after being on and listening to several phone calls with the team, that they really had been put in a bad position and they weren't really sure how to move on. One of the things I spoke to them about at that time, and still continue to talk to teams about today, are some of the same recommendations about language that I'm going to give you today. The first word that you should do your best to eliminate is the word try. So let me give you an example. You ask your team for something that needs to get done today, and someone on the team says, "I'll try." But from you, the person that needs that work done, you really don't know whether that's going to get done today or not. The word try always gives you an out. And it's really not what you need to use as a leader or as a team member. It would be much better to either answer with, "I will definitely get it done," or if you really don't know, then offer an alternative like, "I think I can get it done today, but if not, how about by noon tomorrow?" That at least allows the dialogue to happen as to what's acceptable or not. The next word is the word hope. Now, I call hope the sister of the word try. It's a little different because we tend to use hope to wish things on other people, which is fine. So I hope you get better. I hope you get that promotion. I hope you have a great time on your vacation. That's all great. But oftentimes we use the word hope as the replacement for the word try. I hope I get this done. I hope I get that promotion. With the word hope, which is different than the word try, it almost seems like we're relying on some outer thing to happen. So hope, similar to try, in that we should eliminate it. The third word I'm going to talk about is different than the other two, and that's the word they. So let me give you an example of the word they. I worked in the part of Verizon that deals with high-speed internet, or as some of you may know as DSL. There were 2 organizations that would often be involved in helping a customer if there was a problem. They were both customer service organizations, and sometimes you would hear people in one organization talk about the work that was done in the other organization as they. "I'm going to have to hand this off to the other organization. I'm sure they will fix it. That other organization did this, and I'm not sure what they did." Years later, the organization was given empathy training, where that was one of the things that we were asked to eliminate, was the word they. Another example is this team that had come from MCI, and many teams since, that used the word they in this example. "I would have gotten the design done, but they didn't complete the requirements in time." If you just replace the word they with the word we, suddenly things change. Because if you say, "I would have gotten the design done, but we didn't complete the requirements in time," or "this other organization is going to have to help you, we will get it done," it changes the whole dynamics of the conversation, and it changes the way that you engage with the people that you're talking to, because suddenly you feel a new responsibility for the whole picture, not just the part that you were doing. So we talked about eliminating the word try, the word hope, the word they. I'm going to give you one more bonus word today, which is the word don't. If someone says to you, "Don't think of a purple elephant," everyone thinks of a purple elephant, pictures it in their mind. When we use the word don't with a sentence after it, don't trip down the stairs, don't get hurt, don't turn around, what happens is the subconscious mind focuses on the sentence afterwards, And so as you're walking down the stairs, when you're thinking, don't trip down the stairs, you're focusing on tripping down the stairs. For all those sentences, what we need to do is just flip the sentence around to let the person know the thing you really want them to focus on. Walk carefully down the stairs. Keep walking forward. Be careful. We all know that we manifest what we focus on, and when we give people things to focus on, we want them to focus on the positive aspect, not the negative aspect. So when you find yourself saying a sentence with the word don't, focus on twisting it around to be the positive. You may be amazed, but this simple act of changing your language will make the shadow that you cast much larger and make you more successful in business and in life.